Hey everyone, I'm Mike and thanks for checking out the channel. Today we're going to talk about a topic that's been ruling the world, and that's Amazon preloaded Strat pickguards. If you're someone who's built a kit guitar, and I just did a review about building this kit guitar the other day where it's a Leo James Strat one that I did like a splatter paint finish on it, and the whole review of the guitar was about if you put under $300 total into this kit guitar, including the cost of the kit guitar, how you can build something pretty incredible. And I feel like this is a pretty incredible guitar. And when it came to what kind of tones I wanted on it, I found myself going back to a pickguard that is pretty common that I buy from Amazon because I really like the configuration on it. So I'm going to show my intro, and then right after that, we are going to come back and we're going to talk about this pickguard and if it's any good. Obviously, I think it's good because I've put it in a bunch of guitars. So let's just have a discussion about it and see where it goes. All right, let's start the intro.
Jesus Christ.
That's Mike's musical rehab.
All right, so when I build a guitar, I kind of decide what kind of tone I want for that guitar to have. And if it's something that I think I could be selling, if it was for me personally, I'll be honest with you. A lot of my guitars that are personal players have one single humbucker pickup in it, one volume knob. That's it. I'm a child of the 80s and I need one pickup and that's it, and I love it. But if it's a guitar that I think I might sell at some point or something that could become a production line for me, then I like to I'd either need the three, like an HSS style, an SSS style, or this style right here, which is an guess H, because it is a dual rail. It's not a single coil, or it could be HS, where it's like two different kinds of just a single coil in the neck and humbucker in the bridge. And the one I really want to try out at some point is humbucker in the bridge, P90 in the neck, because I'm a huge fan of P90 pickups. So this is a configuration that I think works for me as someone who is going to sell a guitar. I think this has a whole bunch of tonal options to it, and it's really a great preloaded pickguard. And this one sells for about $60, which is a pretty good price. If you're coming into the world of pickups now, there's so many people that can do the winding of these pickups, and they're wound like to mimic the styles of certain other pickups, and they're doing them for a really good price. And some of the ceramic stuff that they put out there can be cheaper. Like ceramic magnets are fine. I have a slug that's a ceramic magnet. It's $160 pickup. Great pickup. If it says ceramic, doesn't mean it's trash. It's what kind of ceramic pickups you put in there are magnets. But these are Alnico 5s, and they're made really well. And when I put it in the first guitar, I was like, I really like this. I think this is pretty versatile. If I was selling this guitar, I think a customer would like this guitar because of the versatility. So let me go through a little bit of a rundown of what this has. So it's got an Alnico 5 humbucker. This comes in at about 14K on there. So that's a pretty hot humbucker pickup. I mean, I think anything over 12 is pretty suited well for metal. You can even go down. I mean, most Les Pauls are 9 on there, and you could still, the tone of your amp can really push things. So this neck pickup is about 10. And what I love about this whole configuration is not only is it two humbuckers, but it's got two coil tap button switches, so you can make them single coils, and that really adds a whole bunch of versatility to this guitar. So let me give you a little bit of clean tones here. Let's do this one. I could split this pickup. Now let's, as you can hear, it gets much fuller right there. Let's go to the neck pickup. Now let's do single coil on that. Add a little bit of chorus in there. Now back to the full. Yeah, I really love this configuration. I think it's a great configuration for what it is. It plays really, really, really well, and you get a whole bunch of different tones out of it. So let me give you a little bit of like a heavier tone on here. And we are using just my Spark Mini, and it's I got a Tascam, I believe it's like DX05. It's really got like that single coil. Now we'll go up into, this is both. Let's go back to the pedal. Yeah, I feel like this is neck pickup. Which I never think is great for metal, but if you're going into like a lead, it's got a nice silky smooth kind of feel for it, and I feel like this is a super versatile pickup. This is a great pickguard if you're looking for something that can do pretty much everything. Does everything really well, where it's like my DiMarzio Super Distortion. I have a Donner guitar that I upgraded and just made it one single humbucker with the DiMarzio Super Distortion. It's great at what it does, but there's some limitations because you don't have that second pickup to get maybe a more clean tone if you're trying to do something like that. But for what you're doing, if you're doing metal, if you're doing 80s type stuff, it's a killer tone, man. It's just a classic pickup. So yeah, I think these things are well worth it. They're well worth the money. And if you get a kick guitar, I don't think you will be disappointed if you drop the $60 to get this pickguard and put this in here. Because I think the tonal ranges you'll have with it are incredible. I think there's nothing you can't do with this guitar. And I forgot to mention in there, it does have excellent wiring, really well wired. It's like a Switchcraft switch, and it's got CTS 500K pots. So, I mean, the biggest issue you have, I've been watching a lot of videos about people talking about, is a guitar roadworthy? And most people will say budget guitars aren't always going to hold up to the elements of the road. And where it becomes faulty, people feel, is if it's being thrown around a lot and stuff like that, is in the electronics. Electronics not soldered amazingly, disconnecting and stuff like that. But that's all stuff that's fixable. And what they say is if you want to make it roadworthy, you just put in great wiring. Whether you wire it yourself, I do a couple where I wire it myself. Just make sure you solder it amazing and use good wires, and these budget guitars. I used to hear people say, "Oh, you buy like a $300 guitar, you can't take it on the road." I made this guitar for under $300. You could take this on 80 tours, and you're gonna have a great time jamming on this thing. So, as always, music makes life better. I'll put a link to this Pickguard in my description in case you're interested. I have no affiliation to Amazon. I do buy way too much from Amazon. I do think it's like Christmas time every day because I go to my porch and there's a package right now. If I walk to my porch, there is a Spark Go on there to go with my Spark Mini. I wanted something that I could just take out on the deck that goes right in the bag. So, as always, music makes life better. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000,000 views by August 22nd. We're about 700,000. So if you like content like this, if you like reaction videos, if you like comedy things, I do everything in this channel. I do not fall into a niche because I don't want to fall into a niche. That's just the way it is. So as always, man, you guys have a great, great, great Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day here. So if this video actually airs after Memorial Day, that's why I'm saying have a great Memorial Day, because going out there for the veterans. My father's a veteran. We're having a cookout, getting some ribs and stuff like that, so it'll be a good time. All right, see you guys later. Bye.